Hi, it's Chris Watkin, back again with Richard Rawlings, the amazing and awesome estate agency trainer and guru. And we're here to talk about how you can get 2 listings for the price of 1.
Two listings for the price of 1. I think every listing you have as an agent in this market where things are going like that, the first thing a lot of agents do, they get a great instruction on. The first thing they do, they phone their hottest buyers.
Yeah.
Because that's what they've been doing. Let's phone our hottest buyers and we'll sell it straight away, get a fee, and then we've got to find the next one. I say, whoa. Just hold off a second. I'm sure the seller won't mind if it's a day or two later. Don't phone your hottest buyers. You're in the business of building a business,
Yes.
not just selling properties. Use every instruction to gain another 2. I'm in the business of breeding instructions. So when you get that property on your books, the first person you phone is the buyer on your books who you know has got somewhere to sell up the road, but they haven't put on the market because they haven't found anywhere yet.
Because it's amazing how many estate agents just throw it on Rightmove as quickly as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's, I get that. That's kind of what they're there to do. But I'm saying, let's be a little bit more strategic here. Hold on a second. And use every instruction to
It
gain.
sounds like good old-fashioned chain building and smart estate agency.
It may be. I suspect it won't build that many chains because the chance of that person happening to want to buy that property is not assured for a long shot. But it gets the ball rolling. People are on this. The minute people find themselves on that conveyor belt, they've dipped their toe in the water. They find they're now committed to.
It's like a catalyst, isn't it?
It's a catalyst. Exactly, it's a catalyst. Yeah. And so every instruction should gain another 2, which means that when you take a property on, you phone those buyers. And also, when you know there's somebody, an old market appraiser that didn't go anywhere because they want to wait and see, there's nothing on the market and everything, are these agents wafting good buyers in front of them? Hi, Mr. Seller, I know you're not on the market yet. I've just been with a buyer. He's just described his perfect house. It's your house. Are you ready to move yet? And as I say, we've just taken on this property, or we've been to see. I don't know if it's coming on yet. We've been to see it. Can I put you on our VIP off-market list, please? In fact, that's a great thing to offer. I do this on market. I do market video report things, and in there, I invite people to say, look, just come to market quietly, off market, and you yourself will become a VIP off market member, if you like, gaining access to properties you never even knew existed because we only offer them to our hottest clients. So a lot to be said for using every instruction to gain another 2, and also using automated valuations to help you gain instructions. Now we know they are notoriously unreliable. For an agent to rely on that is irresponsible. And some of them, of course, are now they've covered all bases. Your property is worth somewhere between 100 and 700,000 pounds. But very useful to say to a seller, do you know what your automated valuation is? And if they say, yes, this one said it's worth £400,000, they'd be pleased with that figure. Otherwise, it's the elephant in the room. And a lot of agents don't really want to bring it to the party because it means they might not be the nice agent anymore if it's not what the seller wants to hear. But if the seller says, yes, automated valuation, 400,000, you say, yeah, I know, well, that's what we thought. So you can use that to start the figures rolling. And actually, I'm finding some success with prospecting letters that actually include the automated valuation in the letter. It says, hello, Mr. Homeowner, we noticed your property, the automated valuation was £400,000. We're not sure about that. Does that make sense to you? We don't really believe in these things. Can we come around and we'll tell you the truth?
Challenging.
Again, this is the theme that's run through a lot of our conversations, that challenge seems to be the thing that is just moving people from A to B, and you're positioning yourself as the proactive, progressive agent who knows what they're talking about.
Because
charming expert.
Yeah, questions get answered, statements get judged, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. And and failing to close as well is a bugbear I have. But there used to be an expression: "Always be closing." The ABC of sales: always be closing. I don't know about that. I'd say always be charming, but don't forget to close. Don't forget to close. So many agents, they've done a great job, and they forget to close.
Or do you think they're just fearful of the No word.
They're
Rejection.
fearful of rejection. They think it's politer because we're British to wait and see, leave it in the client's, let them decide. The client needs help deciding. So look them in the eye and ask them the question: would you be comfortable with me as your agent?
Or failing to chase up the valuation.
Oh, how many times have that been? When they've done the market appraisal, the marketing proposal meeting, as I prefer to call it, and and they don't close on the day. They don't ask for the business. They don't say, "Can we get the ball rolling, please?" And just wait and see what they say, and they just hope it'll come back to them, and then they wonder why it's gone to the other agent. They haven't kept it pumping with new information. Not, "Are you thinking moving yet?" But another house has come on just like yours. In fact, I think just listed is as effective as just sold in your street. We've just had another one just like yours come on. It would piggyback so well with yours. If you're thinking of coming on the market, all the buyers we've got coming to that, they've got to see your house as well. Could we come and reignite that conversation? So that's a really good one.
Well, I asked for two for the price of one. We've actually had a lot more than that. Do you have anything else in the kit bag for me?
Well, it was just on that business of closing as well when taking the instruction. I always think when you're dealing with buyers or sellers, and in this context, let's say it's sellers, to look them in the eye and say, "What have you enjoyed most about living here?" And when they tell you that, you'd say, "Oh, can I make a note of that, please? That's fantastic. Could we use that in our details, please?" So you're getting their permission to use their words in your property details. You're now moving down that
This is even at the free val. This is at the free val.
Yeah, this is at the outset. But also, so what have you enjoyed about living here? What has prompted your move? Another good question. But also, what were your reservations? Because as a buyer ourselves recently, we've been looking in, we have reservations about properties, and no one seems to have any smart answers for any of those. But I think, again, it shows a little bit of challenge when you can say, what has prompted your move? What have you enjoyed most about living here? And what were your reservations when you looked at this house for the first time? Because in knowing those, that'll help us to counter anything that comes from your buyers. So it's just showing a little bit more intelligence, sophistication, perhaps, I don't know.
Thank you for some amazing insight there, Richard. Thank you.
Very welcome, Chris.